Hey, Thunder Poke is here. Today I'll recap a 1998 movie named 6 Days 7 Nights. Movie starts with Robin Monroe. She is the deputy editor of a glam women's magazine. The beauty's lover Frank announces in a shocking way that they are working every day and get no time for rest. He proposes to go to a tiny tropical island in Mecca. They are amazed to discover that the island is reached only via an old four-seater aircraft under the direction of veteran pilot named Quinn Harris. They've to board the plane now since the next boat that will depart on the Macadie will depart in 3 days. The remainder of the plane is occupied by Angelica, the gorgeous and charming stewardess. The flight was a huge success and the couple soon arrives at the edge of the planet at night. Frank suddenly proposes his hand and his heart to his girlfriend, and she happily accepts. When Frank and his girlfriend go to drink, Quinn, who is drunk, observes that people at Macadie looking for romance that isn't even a thing to them in their daily lives. A few days later, Frank is at his beach talking. The hottest hotel manager rings Robin onto the line. The caller is Marjorie, an editor from a magazine who urges her employee to visit the island nearby of Tahiti to oversee an image shoot there. Robin cannot turn down her boss. Robin convinces Quinn to accompany herself there to Tahiti at a cost of $700. However, Angelica decides not to go with her because she's performing the firecracker this evening. Frank will not travel because he would regret his fiancée who is probably feeling guilt over what she did during the flight in past. Robin admits to being an editor for a women's magazine. Quinn seen her article, 10 Ways to Igniting a Man's Desire. The article is said as a complete lie. All a woman must do is to get completely naked while doing it. Frank is watching the late night show and cannot get his attention off of the show. In the cloud, thunder and the storm begins to break out. Quinn takes the decision to return to the Macadie, and Robin gets a plethora of tranquilizers. She then becomes very unstable. Quinn struggles to land the plane on an island that is in the ocean, while Frank enjoys a wonderful experience on Macadie. When Robin awakes at dawn, Quinn explains that they've lost one landing gear and the radio, so they are unable to fly off and send out distressed signals. Robin's cell phone also does not have a signal. Quinn isn't sure where they are, and she honestly informs her friend that it's unlikely that rescuers will ever locate them. The only thing they have could be a flare gun that has one final shot. Robin is terrified and rushes to the plane where there is a life raft. The girl is trying to get it to work on the plane. To her horror, she gets it working, and Quinn laughs at the left. Frank and Angelo are aware that their friends have a problem, and they call the rescue team to seek help and soon are flown out together in a helicopter with the duty to look for the missing. Robin is aware that Quinn is looking at her, and Quinn says that she's not a model because she is loud, confident, but also arrogant, has a flat stomach, and tiny breasts. Robin is irritated by the comments. However, the incident doesn't upset her much. They eventually find fresh water, but a boar is spotted right in the path of Robin, which causes her to leap into the pond. She is screaming for help while something is swimming through her pants. Robin thought it was a snake, which makes Robin shudder with fear. But Quinn carefully and slowly removes the snake from her knickers and throw it away. Robbie is relieved that her mate has saved her life. Quinn smiles, realizing it was just an innocent snake. Quinn cleverly disguises himself to hunt peacock. And he went for hunting. At night, Quinn roasts prey on the stove and then gives it to Robin to enjoy. She eats a huge piece and had lots of fun. Next morning, Robin is the first to wake up and sees a huge airliner flying over the skies. Without waking up Quinn, she shoots the flare gun but it hits the palm tree. In the next moment, Quinn awakes and shouts at the fool Robin because she had taken away their only chance of escape. The crew of the airliner not even notice a thing that she has done. Frank is worried about his girlfriend. Angelica assures him of his love, telling him that strong, dependable Quinn will take good charge of her. Quinn and Robin trek for hours until they reach the highest point of the island, hoping to locate a radio beacon at the summit, but there's no radio. Quinn believes they're doomed. She pleads with the man not to give up because only he has the power to help them in a moment of need. Robin discovers a speedboat an extensive far distance away from the island. Then they raced onto the plane where they have a raft. They take it, hoping to make it to the boat with it. When they were on the raft, Quinn learned that Angelica is merely his coworker and a good friend. He was married a while ago, and his wife cheated on him and left along with his partner in business. He then made the decision to move to an isolated island. When they come closer to the boat, Quinn notices bandits, and they are murdering a civilian in cold blood. Quinn decides to escape, But it's too late. The bandits catch the two and chase them with motorboats. The bandits shoot at the duo who reach the shore. The chase continues on the shore, in which Quinn advises to go undercover and takes the bandits to the trap and then attack the pirates. Quinn triumphantly fights them, but one of them is able to grab Robin with a threat of killing her. The bandits are preparing to eliminate any witnesses to their crimes. When Robin is prompted to lie about having hidden some gold bars on the island, thieves are shrewd enough to tell the two to reveal the location where treasure is, and they are waiting for the perfect moment to flee on a cliff rock. Quinn willfully kisses Robin to distract them. Then they jump into the water. Bandits are hesitant to follow them. Here, Frank almost weeps and then says that he likes Robin very much. Angelica is skeptical as everyone she's met has claimed that she loves him. In the meantime, Quinn and Robin relief that they've managed to escape. They enjoy the moment euphoria and kiss. They decide to take refuge for a time in the ocean depths and discover a demolished seaplane, where they choose to stay for the night. Angelica takes a significant amount of liquor and then proposes to Frank to stay evening with her. Frank is convinced that he's not trying for a cheating lover. However, he cannot resist the attraction and make love, which he regret later. Here Robin awakes to a roaring sound. It's Quinn taking the floats off the seaplane before throwing it to the water. They travel through the river, which brings them right towards the shore. Frank continues to rant about his loss, and Angelica advises him to gather himself and stop wailing. At this moment, the search and rescue agent informs the couple they need to end their search. It takes a whole day for Quinn and Robin to raise the plane using a set of ropes and levers. They also connect seaplane floats on the bottom to aid them in taking away from water. However, bandits see the crew and fire their guns on the airplane. Quinn is hit with shrapnel, and Robin helps him get to the cabin. The pilot is able to start the engine and prop the plane up under a continuous bandit attack. They somehow take off and then fly over the bandits. Bandits fires their cannon. But they accidentally cause the ship to be destroyed with an explosion and then bleed out. Quinn is explaining to Robin how to land the plane, while Frank and Angelica leave their companions for good as a familiar plane is visible on the horizon. Robin is extremely nervous and tries to remember the words of Quinn. But he is able to land the plane right off the coast. After landing, locals help them out. The hotel offers Frank and Robin the chance to stay free for a month, and he tells that she was the only one he ever imagined seeing alive. Robin visits Quinn at the hospital. The two have a great time talking and have grown very close on an island while they're there. Despite their intense attraction to one another, they realize that they're not compatible to work together. Robin wonders whether she and Frank should get married. When she realizes that she is in love with him, she returns the ring to her fiancé. Then Robin goes toward her flight. And Quinn seems to look for her, but it appears that he is already too late. But Robin gets off the flight and they share a passionate kiss. With that, the movie ends here.